Today we are doing a question from Sonometer. So actually, I hope you can read the question now. Try the question and let's give it a try again. Right. Alright. I hope now you have tried the question. If you could get the answer, that's perfect, that's great. And if you couldn't, stay tuned. Let's do the question now. Moving into the question now. Right. Here you can see, I hope you can see, the fundamental frequency of this part is F1 and this part is F2. Right. It's two knife edge is here. You can see that. I hope you can see that knife edge is there. So it's divided into two parts. Right. So they are telling frequency of this part is F1, frequency of this part is F2. Right. Now what actually happens is they are removing the knife edge. Let's draw it again. So what actually happens is the fundamental frequency is being created like this. Right. So we need to find the fundamental frequency of this one in terms of F1 and F2. Right. So for this actually you should know the equation of fundamental frequency. What is the equation for fundamental frequency theory? Right. So fundamental frequency equation is F equals 1 over 2L root T over M. So you should know this thing. I'm not going to prove it here or anything. You should know this thing. Right. So if we write the fundamental frequency equation for this one, F1, so it has to be F1 equals 1 over 2L1, the length of L1 this part, L2 this part, root T over M. Right. And here of course again F2 equals 1 over 2L2 root T over M. So here actually I am making an assumption. The assumption is this: the tension of the bar is same for both cases. That is how it is, right? So I'm going to write the last equation for this one. The final F, it has to be equals 1 over 2 L1 plus L2. That is the total length, right? And divide by root T over M. So my plan is to find these L1 and L2 in terms of F1 and F2. So if I can replace them with F1 and F2, I'm getting the answer. Right, let's work on it. So here what I'm going to do it, I'm going to subject L1 by using F1. So I can write L1 equals, I hope you can see, 1 over 2 F1 root T over M. So I'll write it as V, right, velocity of transverse wave. And of course L2 equals 1 over, in the same manner, 2 F2 V, right. So now I have L1 and L2. So I'm going to substitute it over here, right. Let's do it. So final F, that is equal to 1 over 2 into, yes, look at this now, 1 over 2 F1, here we have V, plus again V over 2 F2 bracket that is multiplied by V. So if you simplify this one, you are getting the answer, right? So V 2F, let's simplify it now here. So common denominator is 2F1 F2, again we get 2 into here and upper we have V. So hope you can see this V cancel off, the common V, and 2F1 F2 goes off, and we have F1 plus F2 here, the 2 cancel off. So F1 F2 over F1 plus F2, that is the final answer. You can see it anyway, but this is the final answer, right? I hope you learn something from this question. So if you don't know these, actually if you don't know these equations, then you cannot do anything about it. So first thing you should know equations. So I have done a video from equations, actually from waves and oscillations. So go through with that video and make sure that you know all the equations, and then come back and do the questions, right? Yes.